Have you ever promised yourself you would finally get to work tonight, only to find yourself lost in a 3-hour scrolling spree on social media? You are not alone in this struggle. I have been there too, feeling the heavy weight of regret as the clock ticks away another wasted evening. I used to think it was just laziness or a lack of character, but the truth is far more complex than a simple lack of effort. Every time I tried to study, my hand would instinctively reach for that device, as if it had a mind of its own, bypassing my goals. The reality is that your willpower is a limited resource. It is not strong enough to fight a digital environment meticulously designed to be addictive. Inside your head, a battle is raging. Your primitive instincts are massive and powerful, while your conscious willpower is small and easily exhausted by modern life. Dopamine is the currency of the digital age. When your environment triggers it constantly, your willpower simply stands no chance of winning the fight for attention. Stop blaming yourself for failing a test that was rigged from the start. You are fighting against some of the world's most brilliant psychological engineers. The secret to lasting change is simple yet profound. Stop trying to change your inner self and start changing the architecture of the world around you. We call this mind architecture. It is the art of designing your environment so that success becomes the path of least resistance for your tired brain. If you want to break the cycle of procrastination forever, you must become the architect of your own surroundings rather than a victim of them. Today, I will show you exactly how to rebuild your life by making good habits easy and bad habits nearly impossible to perform without effort. Rule number 1 is to increase friction. If you want to stop eating junk food, do not leave it sitting out on the kitchen counter. Hide the snacks on the highest shelf of your pantry. The more physical effort required to reach them, the less likely your brain will crave them. Want to stop scrolling? Put your phone in a drawer in another room. Creating distance is the most effective way to kill a bad habit instantly. When friction is high, your brain's natural laziness actually works in your favor. It decides that the effort of getting the phone isn't worth the reward. By the time you walk across the house to grab that device, your conscious mind has enough time to step in and stop the impulse. This simple change transforms your environment from a minefield of distractions into a sanctuary for deep work and meaningful progress toward your biggest goals. Rule number 2 is to reduce friction for good habits to zero. You want to prime your environment so that action is the default choice. If you want to run in the morning, sleep in your workout clothes, or place your shoes exactly where you step out of bed today, make the right choice the easiest choice. Set your book on your pillow, or leave a glass of water on your desk the night before. When the barrier to entry is gone, your brain loses its excuses for delay. You aren't choosing to work. You are simply following the path. Think of your environment as a set of tracks. Once you lay them down correctly, your life will naturally roll in the direction you have designed. Tiny preparations yield massive results. Spending 2 minutes at night to prepare your space can save you hours of mental struggle the following morning. Success is not about being a hero. It is about being a smart designer. Why fight your environment when you can make it work for you? Every small friction you remove is a gift to your future self. It builds a momentum that carries you through even the most difficult days. You are no longer battling your own mind. You are collaborating with your surroundings to achieve a level of focus you never thought possible before. By reducing friction, you turn the uphill climb of self-improvement into a gentle downhill glide that feels natural, sustainable, and incredibly rewarding every day. Now, let us discuss the tactic of single-tasking spaces. Your brain is a master of association, linking specific locations with specific behaviors and feelings. Never work in your bed and never eat at your desk. Your desk should be a sacred space reserved exclusively for focus and deep creativity. Create a dedicated relaxation zone. When you sit in that specific chair, your brain should automatically know it is time to unwind and read books. By separating your spaces, you train your brain to flip a mental switch the moment you enter a room, requiring zero willpower to focus. When your environment is consistent, your habits become automatic. You don't have to decide to work. The desk itself tells you it is time. The bed is for sleep and intimacy. If you work there, you confuse your brain, leading to both poor work quality and terrible, restless sleep. Respect the boundaries of your home. Treat every square meter as a functional station with a singular purpose that supports your overall life goals. Even in a small apartment, you can create these zones. It is not about the size of the space, but the consistency of the activity. Signal to yourself and others that this space is for a specific purpose. These physical cues reinforce the mental boundaries you are trying to build. When the space matches the task, the friction disappears. You find yourself entering a state of flow much faster and staying there much longer. This architecture of space creates an architecture of mind. It allows you to be fully present in your work and fully present in your rest. The digital world is the ultimate battlefield for your attention. You must extend your mind architecture into the software you use every single day. Switch your phone to grayscale mode. By removing the vibrant colors, you make those addictive apps far less stimulating and interesting to your brain. Delete the apps that drain your time. If you truly need them, access them through a browser where the friction is much higher than a tap. Notifications are invitations to lose your focus. Silence them all. Be the one who decides when to check your messages, not the other way around. Simply turning your phone face down can increase your cognitive capacity. Out of sight really is out of mind when it comes to digital focus. Do not let the world's most powerful algorithms dictate your life. Use technology as a tool for your goals, not a trap for your consciousness. Install tools that block distracting websites during your work hours. Force your digital environment to respect your boundaries, even when your willpower might waver. Design a digital workspace that reflects your physical one. Clean, organized, and dedicated to a single purpose at a time for maximum efficiency and peace. These small digital changes act as a protective barrier, allowing your mind to stay in the zone without being constantly yanked away by useless alerts. When your digital environment is optimized, you stop being a consumer and start being a creator. This is where your true potential is finally unlocked. Remember, you are not a slave to your habits. You are the architect of your environment. Use friction to guide your behavior toward greatness. Spend just 10 minutes today changing one thing in your room. Move a distraction, prepare a tool, or define a new zone for your work. The results of these small design choices will astound you. You will find that productivity is not a struggle, but a natural result of your design. I am your guide to a better life. And I will see you in the next video as we continue to build a better you together. Start designing your future.